Hello, student. Hello, welcome you all. I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Alomgir Khan, Assistant Head Teacher, United High School. Today, I will discuss about narration. It is a very important topics. By the end of the lesson, the students can tell it properly, write it accurately, explain it nicely, do it themselves. If you watch this and listen what I say, then you will understand properly and you can do it yourself. So don't waste time and practice it regularly. What is narration? Narration, the name of decision of the speech of person directly or indirectly, is called narration. Narration, how many kinds are, are, are there? Yes, it is two kinds, direct or indirect. It is two kinds in structure, direct or indirect. When a person speaks about himself, it is direct, and that is speaks by another is called indirect. Narrations is another five kinds: assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, exclamatories. It is five kinds in meanings. You have to before you have to know narration. You have to control a personal pronoun chart, which is subject, object, possessive, etc. Like look at this: I, subject I, object me, possessive my, reflexive myself. We, us, our, ourself. You, yourself. He, him, his, himself. She, herself. They, them, their, themselves. It, itself. You have to write down in your notebook and practice it, then you will be it will be memorized by you. Then you have to know tense. If you see that sentence is present indirect, then it will be turned into past indefinite. Present indefinite turn into past indefinite. Present continuous turn into past continuous. Present perfect turn into past perfect. Present perfect continuous turn into past perfect continuous. Past indefinite to past perfect. Past continuous turn into past perfect continuous. Past perfect into past perfect. Past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. In all future tense will turn into change into would. Then you have to know what tense. If you say in direct tomorrow, today turn into that day. Yesterday the day before. Tomorrow the following day. Am is or am was were had been, did had, will shall would, can could, must had to, ago before, this that, this those, last previous, are were, may might, now then, today that day, it that, next the following day. This word will be changed in indirect narration. So you have to memorize at any cost. Then you can also some words, this into that, this, those, here, there, now, then, today, that day, tomorrow, next day, yesterday, the previous day, today, that night. Then you learn before doing narration, you have to know three kinds. Number one, person change, two, tense change, and word change. These three rules you have to know at any cost. So, for knowing this, you have to write down again and again. Then you will remember or memorize it. Then rules number one, assertive sentence. Assertive sentence, if you see say or said, then it will be turned into say or said or told. Comma or inverted taking out, you have to write that. Example, direct. If you say direct, he said to me, comma inverted comma, I have a pen. He said to me, it is written verb, and I have a pen is a written speech. This is assertive sentence. For that, subject he indirect, subject he said, object me, taking out comma, inverted comma, that I will change he, tense have, had, a pen, etc. Direct. He says to coordinate. Interrogative. Said you change asked. If you say double is what, who, what, then it will that will place. Taking out inverted comma. If you do no, if you say there is no double is what, then you have to write it. Example: he said to me, "What is your name?" Yes, it has this sentence has double is what, what. Indirect, he asked me what my pen was. Your pen, your will turn into my name is turned into was. Direct. Mira said to Sita, will you meet me tomorrow? It will integrative sentence. Mira answer. Mira asked Sita if, because it has no WS word. For that, taking out inverted comma, you have to write if. You will change say means within bracket Sita will turn into would, meet her, her means Mita, Mira. What change tomorrow will be next day. Then answer will be Mira asked Sita if she would meet her the next day. You have to see this carefully, then you will realize it, and you have to practice it regularly. This interrogative sentence, how will you realize? Yes, definitely. You will see auxiliary verb before subject. Then rule number 3, imperative sentence. Said will turn, if you see reporting speech according to reporting speech, you have to write ordered, requested, advised, proposed, wished, told, and inverted comma turn into to. If you see do not, turn into not to. Example, she said to me, do it today. Is it imperative sentence? I will say, I will realize, yes. It has no, this sentence has no any subject, yes. In indirect will be she told me to do it that day. Father said to his son, don't quarrel. Father advised his son not to quarrel. Rules number 4 of treaty sentence. Said turn into prayed or wished. Inverted comma turn into that. Example, he said to me, may Allah bless you. That is praying. For that he said answer. He prayed that Allah might bless me. Direct, he said to her, may you live long. This is wishing sentence. This breaks. Answer indirect will be he wished that she might live long. This imperative sentence is expressed then wishing or praying. You have to learn the meaning of reported speech. Then now you will see rules number 5. Exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence say turn into exclaimed with joy or sorrow or wonder, wished or called. Inverted comma turn into that. Direct he said, alas, our friend died. It is a sorrowful sentence. For that indirect, he exclaimed with sorrow that his friend had died. Direct, I said him, good luck. Indirect, I wished him good luck. You can see another indirect, he called me a liar. Number 6. Passage narration. In passage narration, you see another some rules. Say turn into replied, yes turn into replied in affirmative, no into replied in negative, sir replied with respect, mom, dad, friend turn into addressing mom, dad, friend. Example, a teacher said to me, have you completed the lesson? No sir, I was ill yesterday, said I. The answer, a teacher asked me if I had completed the lesson. I replied in negative with respect that I had been ill the previous day. First sentence is question interrogative. For that said turn into asked. It has no WH word for this. If, and second sentence is affirmative. For that inverted comma turn into that. And if you say I in the first of repeating speech, then you will grasp first of repeating verb. You can see another rules here. Look at this and then you will realize it properly. Example, present indefinite tense into past indefinite tense, present continuous into past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, past indefinite into past perfect. Another homework now. A teacher said the student, "Do you know that honesty is the best policy?" Yes, yes, sir, we know it, they said. Write down this homework in your notebook and you must answer it without others' help, and show this homework to your teacher when is the school opened. Today's here. Thank you very much for watching this video and practice it regularly. I hope you can do it easily. Thank you again.